And I'm back. I guess I was back for a minute. Hold on, y'all. Oh my gosh, my phone. Uh, hold on a second. My phone just fell. So you know what? This here live stuff, YouTube is starting to do this on a regular basis. I talked to a couple of other content creators was telling me that this is starting to happen to a lot of people when they're live. It says Shawani. It says, hey sis. Okay, everybody's popping back. Yeah, for whatever reason, when I'm starting to go live, I'm starting to notice that. Like I just went live then, and I got 30 minutes and it froze up. I was watching some other content creators, and they were saying that YouTube is doing this to a lot of people. It's just not me, but no one knows why they're doing it. It says, why did you close the live? I closed it because the comments was frozen. And when you can't read the comment, it's no fun. It says, like done, yes. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, it says, hey sis, join back. I appreciate it. Do anybody know why these comments are starting to freeze up like that? I mean, I just don't get it. This has happened to on a regular. So like it started a week ago. So it says, hey, I am back. It started about a week ago when I was going live. I had to go out and come back in 3 different times. It says, is there a network problem? Oh, is that what it is? Say, Shawani, do you have the problem when you go live? Does it happen to you? It says, I think we need to have a communication so it doesn't freeze up. I think we have to keep communicating. I don't know. Yeah, that could be a good idea, Mary, but I don't know. But the problem is, I noticed if a lot of people is in the chat or a good amount of people, and if it frees up, I can't read the comments, but I can still keep talking. But it's really no fun like that because you want to see what everybody is saying, and then you want to go back and forth. It says, sounds like a network problem or an app issue. You know, Ye in the gang, it says it could be where you are. No, I don't think so. Because what I'm starting to notice, Chill Will, it just started happening last week, and it's happening to a lot of people. So that's telling me it's not where I'm at. It's just happening for whatever reason. You know what I mean? So I'm not quite sure what's the issue or what's going on. Tony Yo Man, you back. And like I said, Tony Yo Man is gonna load up his video. I don't know if it's up, and if you guys want to go over there, I'm gonna stay here for a minute. I got all night. He know I'll get over there in a minute because he got his regulars that race over there. So yeah. So I mean, you know, I just don't know what's going on or what's the problem, but I'm not the only one that's having a problem. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know what is the main reason or the purpose behind it besides a network problem like Chill Will. No, Mary said that. It says, okay, but it could be a network. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I'm not quite sure, Chill Will, but it's what it is. You know, YouTube make it hard to get to those 4,000 watch hours. And this is one way, because there was a girl, I was in her live, and she had 257 people in her live, and it froze up like mine's did. And when it froze up, no, she couldn't read the chats, and we was barely hearing her. And she went out, and when she came back, the majority of those people didn't come back. And I think that's what they're counting on. And I don't know if YouTube is aware of this problem or what, but I know it's getting annoying. Imagine you in a good chat. Supposing I would have had like 200, 300, 400 people in there, then you go out. The odds are that many people is not going to come back to your chat. But in a way it's good, and in a way it's not. In a way it's good because like that live I just did, that gave me about 30 minutes, right? And so that 30 minutes might be easier for somebody to watch versus 3 hours, if that makes sense. So I would hope that would be nice if I can get 300-400 people that watch, 300 or 400 people that'll watch that, compared to if I do a live and it's 2 or 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. So who knows? But we're back and we'll see. Like I said, we'll just chit chat for a minute. And if it continues to freezes up, whatever it continues to do, I'm not going to keep going. And I guess they're waiting for you to get tired of going in and out of the chat. And after a while, you will get tired. But last time when it did it, if y'all remember, not this time, but before, it kept freezing up on me. And when it had froze up before, I got to the point where I just kept on talking. I sure did. And I said, if y'all can hear me, if you want to stay here, stay here. If not, fine. I did not go out of that live and come back in. I just was running my mouth. I sure was, you know. So, Farron, it says big salute. It says showing love first time. I appreciate that. Welcome to the chat. You know, everybody say hello. I appreciate everybody that's rocking. It says, I think that's why. Yeah, you know, I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm not going to even worry about it. So like I said, what does everybody got planned for the weekend? What's popping for the weekend? Anybody got any plans? Y'all going to barbecue? Y'all going to be with y'all family? Anybody leaving town? Like, what's popping? What's going on? Like, for real, for real. I know I'm going to be working. I'm under a load right now. I got to be down deep in the South no later than Sunday. So I'm going to be rolling. And like I said, you guys get a chance, go over there and check out my girl Jolia. It says not much, just at home. Okay. Well, that's what's going on, Mary. It's me. Go check out my girl page. Anybody who want to stay connected, go right ahead. You know, it says, sis, I cannot go today because my children are at home today. So I have got the phone with me, but whenever I get time, I will go. I says I will go. Don't take tension. Oh yeah. So everybody, she's having her children. So everybody's got different plans for the day. That's what it is, and that's all good. And then like it's Friday night, a lot of people is probably out and about. It says I'm going to a reggae event Sunday. Oh my gosh, really, Chillwell? Where's this gonna be at? Like, I know you're in Illinois. What, like somewhere in Chicago or something? This reggae, that reggae sounds pretty cool. Because I love those kind of events. I also love blues and jazz, all that type of stuff too. That sounds nice. Are they going to have a lot of food like Taste Fest and that type of stuff at this reggae? I bet that sounds fun. Oh, it's by the beach. Okay. I know that's going to be fun. It says FMK. It says, how's your day going? My day is going fine. How is yours? My day is going fine. Black people are chosen. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. The chat froze up again, so I had to go out and restart another one. So you didn't miss much. It's I'm here, but I have to step away. Oh, do what you want to do. I mean, if you can't stay, that's understandable. We're not going to even be here that long because a lot of people are going to be popping over, getting ready to watch Tony Oman video anyhow. They sure will have a lot of vendors. Yes. Girl, I love that. What time is it supposed to start Sunday, Chill Will? And exactly where is it at? It's going to be like Chicago, like, you know, like if anybody in the chat that's over like in the Illinois, Chicago area, like where is it going to be? Huh? This reggae. I would love to be at that reggae concert. I really would. I mean, that reggae event, that sounds pretty nice. Mm-hmm. Real nice. And I know it's going to be crowded, and I wonder how's the weather going to be. Because I know it's hot down here. Chicago. By 63rd and Hayes around 3 p.m. Okay, that's what's up. All right. And I know you're gonna have to get there early in order to get some good parking. That sounds good. Tony Oman says, I want to go. I want to go too. I think everybody in this chat want to go, for real. It says it's gonna be about 78 degrees. That's nice. Okay. So you can wear something comfortable like some sandals and a summer dress or something. Oh, that sounds so nice. And then I wonder about parking. Parking probably be a little bit tough though. I know that. But it sounds like fun. Yes. I would love to go to that for real. But you know, like I say, you know, everybody we supporting, and I have to watch a few and check a few people out on their videos and go back and chit chat and see how everybody doing. But at the end of the day, I always say, if I don't get to everybody, hey, I hope we all understand each other. We support and do the best way we can. That's all. That's what's time it is. So yeah. So I see Edward didn't come back. He probably over there checking out that video. It says yes, it's going to be parking, but the first is on the first come. Okay, first come, first serve. Yes, I do understand. Yes, Mary. So that's what we be talking about and stuff. Everybody just do what they can. And you know, I'm getting to the point where people come over to the page and they say, oh, you know, I this, that. I'm like, whatever. I'm getting to the point where I'm still praying about this YouTube. I'm just going to see how it goes. And I can tell you, and I've said it before, YouTube is very draining. It's like a full-time job for us, I'm concerned. FNK, it says blues is the best to listen to, especially the harmonica. Yes, blues is pretty good. Yeah, I love blues. I like jazz too. I like a little bit of, you know, of it all, really. Yeah, like gospel, country. I like a little bit of mixture of music, but blues is really good. I love going to Blues Fest. Yeah. I have never went to a reggae one before though, at all. So no, I have not went to one. So, you know, it sounds pretty interesting. It says you all get there, just hang in there. Yeah, I'm trying to, Tony, yo, man. I think a lot of us trying to hang in there. Trying to get these watch hours and trying to get to, you know, subscribers and people to watch your videos. It's tough. Chill Will Crew, it says yes, it's understandable about supporting. We will have a life and most still working. If you can support here and there, it's all love. Yeah, and that's what I try to do. But Chill Will, you know one thing that I'm starting to notice, you know, as the channel grow a little bit more, that people will come to your page and it's like some people demand you to there's 2 people came to my page and luckily I caught the comments and they were like demanding me. And I see them do it to other people's channel. They'll come on there and say, connect, or I connected. And sometimes you can see your people who subscribe to you and sometimes you can't. And then, so because I'm working, I didn't go over to the person's page. I just seen the comment when I stopped to get fuel and to get me something to eat. And then they came back and said, I'm still waiting. It's your turn. Connect. And guess what I did? I said, delete, and you will be waiting. Do not come over. See, this is my thing. Don't demand or force or try to make nobody to be a subscriber to you. I got a serious problem with that. I didn't ask you to subscribe, but because I thought you subscribed because you wanted to be, you know, be a part of the family and come check me out. You know, at least give me the opportunity to come over to your page. I have a lot of people that come over to my page and do that. You know, and I really do not like that. You know, do not come over there and leave me no comment telling me something. I connected with you or I subbed. Now your turn to sub. No, it's not my turn. Delete. Boom. I don't care. See, you wouldn't want to be you. Because I really don't need no subscribers really that serious. I mean, I want them, but I mean, if it's going to be people like you trying to tell me what to do, see, the thing is, I never asked that person to subscribe to my channel. But that person is trying to force me like, okay, I sub to you. Now you got to sub to me. Girlfriend, it don't work that way. But I'm going to show you real quick. Delete. Peace out. Girl, do not come over here playing with me. I cannot stand for nobody to play with me. It says, Tony, yes, I'm hanging out in there. It says that part. It says it's exactly for me and any support is appreciated. Yes, but I'm talking about is when they come over to your page and they like there's a lot of people. I went to their page, got even less subscribers than me, and I went over there and I subscribed to them. I ain't never put on. I don't ever go to nobody's page. Nobody can tell you that Jelanda come to your page and I say stay connected or I subbed. I'm not finna do that because if I like the content, I like the person, or I want to rock with them. And even sometimes if I don't, I just want to support them, I'll still subscribe. You know, I mean, I don't have to tell them that. They don't have to know that. And I don't have to tell them, oh, I subscribe. Now your turn. Come subscribe to me. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And I'm telling you, they'll come to my page doing that mess. And guess what I do? I say, delete, delete, delete. I don't even want you to, I don't even want to deal with nobody like you. Just go on about your business. I ain't got time for that nonsense. You trying to demand me to do something. How you know I won't even, how you know I even like your content? I'm just saying. Or then they'll get the counting. That's another one of my pet peeves. When you'll have, like, say for instance, 500 something, they'll say they're the next number, or they'll come in and count your comments. Stop doing all that nonsense. That just don't make no sense to me. They'll come and count each one of your comments, and if you got 15 comments, they'll say, I'm comment number 16, now you be 17. They're just like telling you what they want you to do. If you don't get yourself on about your business, and these is grown people, these are not children. It says, yes, it's rude when people do that. Has that ever happened to you, Mary? It's me. Has that ever happened to you, Chill Will? Somebody came up to your page and basically demanded you to go to their page. I'm curious. I want to know. Has that ever happened to you, Tone? Anybody in the chat, tell me. Have you guys ever experienced somebody coming over and leave some wild comment talking about connect, connect, connect? It says no, thank God. Oh, they'll come, Mary. They'll come over to your page and they'll say, I subbed. Connected, connect. And if you don't come in the time they think you should come, they act like you ain't got no life. They don't even know what's going on in your life. Like I said, there was a couple of females that did that to me, and I guess that just shows you they wasn't watching my content. They didn't know that I was a truck driver, that I'm driving throughout the day. So what, I'm supposed to just stop my truck, go over to your channel, subscribe, and start watching your video? Girl, you got me jacked up. I'm not about to do it because it is not that serious, okay? Like, obviously, you don't know what I do for a living. I can't just stop, take the time, oh, let me go to such and such page because they said I need to connect and comment. Oh, no, it's not happening. It says, oh, yes, I've had rude comments. Yes, a lot of people is just rude for no reason whatsoever. But I'm getting to the point where a lot of the stuff don't bother me like it did when I first started YouTube. And I have found out something, too, though. You have got to have some real thick skin to deal with YouTube. Because you got some weird people, some people that'll come for you hard. And sometimes I catch the comments and sometimes I don't. But if I don't, I'll just leave them up there. I'll be like, whatever. I don't even be worried about it. So it's all good, though. But, you know, like I said, I appreciate, you know, like I said, I wasn't even going to go live at all. It says, yes, thick skin. Yes, Mary, you have to, because you'll go check your comments and it'll just be the weirdest stuff. Stuff just don't make no sense whatsoever. You got people telling you how to run the channel. Let me flip and let y'all see this a little bit before I get ready to shine off. I want y'all to watch some of the trucks. So you got people, I feel so sorry for this young lady. She been looping around for a long time trying to find a park. Yep, and I guess she ain't got nowhere to park. But you have people that are just, like I said, they'll come to, y'all gotta excuse my windshield. I've been driving, I haven't cleaned it because I've been driving on the back roads and all them bugs was attacking me, but I'll clean it off in the morning before I take off. But you know, you have different things and stuff like that where people are doing stuff. And another thing that I have learned too, and I'll say this for you guys, you'll have people that'll rock with you and you think that they're cool. It says, I love seeing the trucks and their lights. Yeah, a lot of people do that too, Mary. And I remember you said that, and I try to keep the phone flipped around. And then there's some people don't like it. They want me to flip the phone around. So I kind of go back and forth. And then I found out too that some people that you think be rocking with you and you think that they're real cool, all of a sudden they don't rock with you no more. And I've learned to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you don't know what you done said to the person, what you done did, how do you done offended them. All of a sudden they act like they were so supportive of you, and then all of a sudden you don't even see them no more. They don't even come. It's like they just vanish. But then you'll see them on other people's page. And I'm not gonna say no name, but I've had people that have rocked with me. I don't know what I've said to offend them, and I'm okay with it. And I was like, wow, I seen them on other people's page. I was like, that's strange, or whatever the deal is. But I've learned to leave it alone. You got people who, and that's, as you going up, as your channel grow, you'll find out, like one thing, I've talked to other content creators, And you'll find out who the real people are really rocking with you, because no matter what you say or what you do, you don't offend them. They know that's just who you are, and they're gonna rock with you regardless. It's almost like a real close relative or a best friend that's been your friend your entire life. My thing is, if somebody is truly your friend, words, whatever you say to them, they understand that you're not meaning any harm. Do you get what I'm saying? They know that's just who you are, because I'm unfiltered. I don't beat around the bush. I don't lie to people and tell them, like, I got girlfriends and stuff. We go places, we do things. They might have on a certain outfit. I'm telling her, girl, that is not happening. You need to change that outfit, whatever, because that's what a true friend would do. A real friend is going to lie to them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that outfit look good, but it really don't look good on you. No, don't lie. I'm going to keep it real. Girl, you need to go change that, because that is not happening. I don't care if she get mad or not. That's my girl. That's my girlfriend. Because I would want her to tell me if something wasn't looking good on me. See, sometimes your friend look in the mirror, they might see something that you don't see. Everybody see different things. Just like what I think is beautiful, the next person might not. What I think look good on me, everybody else saying, nah, that's just not happening. So yeah, and I found this out in the YouTube streets too, dealing with people. When you go live, you got people that, they'll be in these bushes, they'll watch you or whatnot. They just, I don't know, I guess they want to see what you got to say. But at the same time, they don't say nothing. A lot of us be in the bushes and stuff. But I'm not gonna even get on that. I'm gonna leave it alone. But at the end of the day, I found out you can. It says, oh yes, being thankful is a good friend. Yes. But what I found out, you can offend some people really easily. Like, I think I told y'all the story that this girl that I used to rock with, a couple of them actually in the YouTube streets, I met them. And I always remember the one girl, she was coming to my page. This is when I first started. She was so cool. And I was rocking with her on another page. And I just, really looked at her as like, like a really, YouTube friend. And so she had said a comment to me, which it didn't bother me. But obviously when I responded, she had a problem. It was okay for her to respond to me. See, my grandmother used to say, it's okay for, a person can treat you a certain way, but you turn around and show them the same treatment, they have a problem. And I've learned that. So this young lady that I used to rock with when I first, way before I even started my page, I'll still remember this like it was yesterday. She came, and matter of fact, the comment is still there, and I'm not going to tell you guys where that. It's way up in their mix. She came to my page, and this is when me and Tony Yo Man did a collab. She said to me that I was acting like Tony Yo Man had never been on YouTube before. Basically, I guess she was saying I was running my mouth or talking too much or trying to take over. And I strictly told her, I said, no, sweetheart, I'm sorry you seen it that way. I said, no, he's definitely not new to the YouTube street. I'm the newbie. I said, we was just doing what we practiced, this and that, or whatever the deal is. Obviously, she didn't like my comment. She never has been back on my page since then. Never left another comment after that. And guess what? No, I ain't gonna say that. Guess what? I'm gonna put it like this. I was okay with it. But that just shows me. See, the problem that I had with that was she felt as though she can say whatever she wanted to say to me and it was fine. But then I turned back and give her a response. I guess she wasn't looking for that response. I guess she felt some type of way. And I never thought she was that type of person. And that's what I say. My grandmother used to always tell me, be around a person long enough, you'll find out who that true person is. And that is so true. Be around a person long enough that you think is cool and it won't take. She said, my grandmother used to say, slip up and say something they don't like and they'll vanish. You'll find out. She said, but my grandmother used to tell me it's better to find out before you get so involved, which is true. It says, Chill Will Cruz, Tony Yo Man is you can Yolanda ride that truck so to cheat. Oh girl, it says time is powerful always. Yes. And so and I've had a few people like that I've rocked with in the YouTube street. I guess maybe I offended them some type of way, I don't know, but they used to, I would see them in the YouTube streets, and when I start my channel, they'd be over to support me, and then all of a sudden they said a couple of comments. I responded, and obviously I didn't like it, and I was okay. But I think the thing was, I thought they were really cool. I thought they were really what I call YouTube sisters. And but you find out they're not. Just like being in this chat, there was people that I would thought was rocking. I ain't seen them, whatever reason. I guess I offended them and said something. Hey, guess what? I'm cool with it. I'm keeping it moving. And I thought it's just funny when you think, you know, you be like, oh, you rocking with somebody, you think they real cool, but then just to find out later that person wasn't really who you thought they were. And like my grandmother would say, it's better to find out early than to find out later. You know what I'm saying? So, and you'll have that in these YouTube streets. You'll meet people and then you'll try to support them. You'll put them, you know, you'll be like, hey, they good people, this, that, or whatever the deal is. And then all of a sudden they'll just flip on you. I'm like, dang, what happened? Like, what? And then you try to figure out, what did you say or what did you do to them? And I'm at the point where after a few days, or, you know, I'm thinking, you know what, screw it. I don't care. Whatever I said to them, I'm at the point now it don't matter. And you think, how can a person get so offended that easily, you know? And then you try to think back, what did you say? What offended them? But that's okay, because you got 4 or 5 more that'll come take their place. And the cycle will continue. And it's very hard to find less known YouTube buddies that's real cool and rocking with you. But I'm talking about true friends. Like my true friends, the females that I deal with, I've been rocking with them since school, since way back. Like the one girl I know, we've been middle school, you know. And then my one good close friend is a relative of mine. But my circle, when it comes to dealing with, no offense, especially females, if you, I ain't trying to be funny. If you're a female and I rock with you, you cool as hell in my book, because I'm going to keep it real. There's a lot of females I just don't rock with, because trusting people is hard for me to do, because it doesn't take much for a person to turn on you. And I'm the type of person, when I call somebody family or friends or whatever, I take pride in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm deep about it. I'm for real about it. I'm not playing no games. I really look at you as somebody cool, and I would hope you would look at me the same way. You know what I mean? But everybody don't see things the way that I see it. Some people, let's put it like this, you can't call everybody friend. You have to call some people associates, that you just associate with those people from time to time. Everybody is not your friend. You got to be careful who you call friend. My mama used to tell me that. My mama said, be careful who you call friend. She said, you can't go around calling everybody friend. She said, you better believe that. There are people that you associate with from time to time, you know? And so I have to keep that in mind. And I'm normally pretty good at reading someone, whether I see you up face to face. And you guys got to remember too, a lot of people be in these YouTube streets, they got profiles. You don't even have pictures, and some of them still pictures from other people. So at the end of the day, you really don't know who you're talking to or dealing with. It could be somebody that live next door to you. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, I call it a catfish. So I'm very aware. Then you got people, you might think you talking to one person, and you talking to somebody totally different. So but that's a part of the internet, though. You know, that's a part of the internet. Just like, have you guys ever seen the show called Catfish? And that show Catfish, so people steal other people's profiles. Like, and so you're looking at this picture and you think you're talking to the person that you're seeing in a profile, but you're actually talking to somebody totally different. And then when you go meet them, it's just so crazy. It's a show. If you guys never seen it, check it out. It's called Catfish. Pretty interesting. So yeah, but you know. So like I said, at the end of the day, you guys make sure you pick people wisely who you call friend, because everybody that you say friend or buddy ain't that friend or that buddy, you know. And be careful who you let in your circle. If I was you, I would keep my circle I'm saying keep that circle small with who you call friends, or somebody that you say you might trust, or you know that you thinking you're gaining the trust, or you think they're really cool. Always remember, everybody that you think is cool is not cool with you. So my grandmother and my mom used to always tell me that. And I never, at that time, I never knew what they were talking about, but now I know, you know. Gotta be real careful. When you rock, make sure you rock in a small circle and stuff like that. So yeah. But you guys, like I said, I did that other little short there. Well, listen to me, short. What? No, I'm not. No. Now he asked me if I'm about to leave because he's trying to get my part. Dude, I'm not going. Not about to leave. So yeah, it's a quarter till, you guys. It's almost 12. Tony Yo Man, I know for a fact, has got his video out, and I'm not ending it just so everybody can go over there. I'm just ending on the simple fact is, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit tired. I still got to shower. I got to get myself together. I want to get up and check out Jolia Legacy. If anybody's in here, IV, hey, what's up, my man? Welcome to the chat. We were just sitting up there saying, I was sitting up there saying I'm getting ready to end, but like I say, I wasn't gonna go live. The only reason why I went live is because my little man Leo, he wanted me to come live, so he said he wanted to talk, and I couldn't tell him no. And to be honest, you guys, that was the only reason why I went live, because I was not going to go live. When Leo had reached out to me, he asked me, "Can you go live, please?" Oh, it just touched my heart, and I couldn't tell him no. I just couldn't do it. But I almost started to say, "Leo, I can't do it. I'm too tired." But I said, I wouldn't have been able to rest knowing that I told him no. And he came on for a few minutes. He talked, and then he said he had to get ready for bed. And then he left me. I'm like, boy, you didn't have me to go live, and you didn't took off. But that's the only reason, to be honest, why I did go live. I was probably going to try to go live over the weekend or something, but I was too tired today. So I'm here, and that first one, IV, you wasn't here early. We was talking about it because IV, if you guys want, go check out my man IV. He's the one that does Tony Yo Man introduction. I mean, he does all of that. He is just great. So if you want, go check him out. I'm quite sure he got everything you need, or if not, ask him, he'll tell you. So he pops in my live from time to time and check me out. I really appreciate the support and everything. And a lot of people pop in. A lot of them from Tony Yo Man's channel, and I really appreciate that when they pop in and show me some love. But so yeah, like I said, it's almost 12 here where I'm at, and like I said, I want to go ahead and hit that shower, and I got some paperwork, some catching up to do. I want to set my alarm because I want to go check out my girl, Jolia Legacy. So if you get the chance, Jolia is going live tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern time. She's out there in Georgia. So that's 8 o'clock my time, and anybody else that's on Central Time Zone. If you want, I'm not saying you have to, because I might oversleep. I mean, Jolia, I can hit a replay. I'm just going to keep it real. If I'm too tired, I might not make it my doggone self. I'm going to keep it real. But I'm just letting y'all know. She's good people over there. Her and her husband, Henry, they do a lot of traveling. And I really try to support her, because her and her husband they both support me. Every now and then, Henry will pop in on my page. He'll leave a comment. Even if Jolia is not leaving me a comment, I know she's watching. Even when she's on vacation, she came on my live the last time, if you guys was here. Her and her husband was celebrating 10 years of being married, and she popped in my live and just was like, hey, talking. She's good people. She tries to support a lot too that she can. But got a family, kids like all of us. So I always think about a lot of the people that support me, and I think about the people, like it's me. She's always pops in. Tony, there's so many people. Tony Yo Man, Brooklyn born. I just can't keep thanking people enough. Queen, Slim Shell. It's just so many people that I can't name them all. That Life with Nikki Lee, they just support me, and they've been rocking with me. They watch my videos, they come in my live, and stuff like that when they can. And I understand even when they can't come in, and even if they don't come into the live. I haven't seen Nikki Lee in a little while. Maybe she's busy. I'm not quite sure, but I respect whatever it is she's doing. It's all good. I still go over there and show her support. I haven't seen Chrissy. I guess I've seen Chrissy in the YouTube streets, put it like that. I wish her well. I hope she's fine. And stuff. So, I try to follow. I haven't seen Michelle. If anybody's seen Michelle, you tell Michelle I said hello. Have not seen Michelle. Michelle is from Georgia. And Michelle normally hey, Tony, yo, man, have you seen Michelle? I haven't even seen her over on your page in a while. I hope all is okay with her. Me too. It says, I'm thankful for yours, yes. My girl Leah, Living Life of Leah, go check her out. That's my girl. She's so cool. Me and her chat a lot. There's a lot of people. Chill Will. There's so many people that I haven't mentioned or forgotten to mention. But go check them out. There's some good people on these YouTube streets. And if you don't connect with one, you'll probably connect with another one. Ye and the Gang. I mean, it's just so many. You got Cali Girl over there. It's just so many. Man, I mean, I can't even think of half of the names, but they're all good people. And I always say there's got to be somebody in this YouTube streets that you can connect with, and you guys are on the same page, and you love their content. You got my boy BZ. Go check him out. That's my boy. He's something else. He is hilarious, but he good people. It's just so many people, and if I'm forgetting anybody's name, I do apologize. But we all support. Ezekiel, his channel's over there. I think he's in the middle of something, but yeah, he's good people. We got Number Crunchers. If you like your taxes, I think she's into taxes. There's just so many people. I can't even name them all. And a lot of them, most of the majority of them, when they can or they have the time, they'll come in and they will support me. And I appreciate it. Appreciate it to the fullest, you know. But like I said, you guys, thank y'all for rocking with Yolanda. Remember, like I said, if y'all need any intros over there, go check my boy IV out. He good people. Oh, and don't forget to check out my boy Riding Along with Dan. You guys get a chance. Well, if you want to, check him out. He good people too. He supports me. You know, he be shouting my name out, just like Mary did. Thank you, it's Mary. I see them shout outs. I appreciate that, sweetheart. You know, like I said, we all just continue to support each other to the fullest, the best way we can, you know. So like I said, I thank you guys for taking this time on your Friday night to come over and give me. So with my first live, we did exactly, I think it was 30 minutes, and this one it'll be a little bit over 30-some minutes, close to 40 minutes. So laugh out loud. It says you're welcome. Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, it's me. Y'all get what I'm saying. But like I said, I appreciate all the support. And y'all know me. It says I saw her yesterday. Who did you see yesterday, Tony, your man? I'm lost. You saw her yesterday. Are you talking about Michelle? You talking about Michelle from Georgia, Tony? I don't know. He said he saw her yesterday. Because I asked about a few. I think I asked about Michelle and somebody else. He might be talking about Michelle. Because I haven't seen Michelle. And maybe she had left a comment or been in there after I did. Because people come different times on his videos and stuff. I just hadn't seen her. Seen Michelle. But I'm quite sure she's still around and stuff. She's so sweet. And I was thinking about her earlier today. Because I seen a lady in the truck stop that reminded me of her profile picture. I was like, I wonder if that was Michelle, because I was down in the South, up in the Georgia part, so I was wondering about that. So, but yeah. But okay, you guys, like I said, I'm not going to hold you guys. Like I say, thank you. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to go live throughout the weekend. It's hard to say. Y'all know when I go live, I just do a pop-up live. Have y'all ever heard of a pop-up live? That's what I'm doing, a pop-up live. I'm just popping up saying, hey, y'all, what's up? It's Yolanda. But like I said, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You guys have a good night. You guys stay blessed. Even for the people that, if they come back, they'll see we gone. And you guys, if you shine off, you want to, remember, Tony, your man, is uploading his video right about now. It might be planned. So if you want to, slide on over to his page. And we'll leave from my chat. And everybody just slide on over there and see what Tony got popping. Again, you guys stay blessed. Have a good night. And remember, you guys, if nobody haven't told you that they love you, hey, remember, Yolanda do. I'll be the first to tell you, you are loved. Stay blessed and have a good one. Good night, everyone. Thanks for all the support. Have a good one.